All right, folks, welcome to this is the first, I guess, STLP Quick Shot for 2025. So you picked a good one to join us for. This is going to focus on STLP State challenges. So the challenges at the STLP State Championship, there's a whole bunch of them, and we're going to spend the next few minutes together just highlighting what those are. But remember, this is an STLP Quick Shot. So the goal here is to highlight the main points and stick to the main subject and move on. Now, of course, if you're joining us live, you're welcome to use the Q&A option there at the top of your screen. Look for the little Q&A bubbles and you can post questions here. If you're watching just through the stream that's embedded in the website, welcome. And if you're watching this later on in our YouTube channel as a recording, that works great too. But without further ado, let me turn it over to Mr. Matt Kresslein, who is sort of the state lead for all of the challenges, and he's going to give us an overview, and we've got some special guests with us today as well. So, Matt, I'll turn it over to you.
All right, thanks, Jeff. So we're going to quick dive straight into our challenges. We have several new challenges this year, but what I want to introduce you to first is all of these challenges happen at our state championship in Rupp Arena. Our state championship this year is April 23rd. So all of these challenges are live, either competitions, presentations. These are happening at state in Rupp Arena in April. Some of the opportunities your students have to participate at our state championship are level 2 and hopefully level 3 project presentations, live challenges. STLPX is our experience playground at state. These are interactive stations set up by some of our community partners that our students have an opportunity to participate with. And the Kentucky Go Play Makerspace is also going to be there as well. So those are what you can do at state. STLP challenges are competitions that you sign up for ahead of time. You can find information about each challenge at the STLP website and the brand new kind of STLP Discovery Hub, which is all linked on the STLP website. And of course, the STLP Super Sheet has all of our information, all of our rubrics. Our STLP State website also has contact information for each of our challenges. So if you have a question, reach out to the challenge lead, and they will assist you with any questions and make sure you guys are set up to participate at state. So what we're going to do is turn it over to Dr. Sean Jackson. He's with us today as our special guest. He is the lead for several of our challenges, including some of our new ones that we have opportunities for. So Dr. Sean Jackson, we'll let you take it.
Jeff and Matt, thanks for allowing me to talk about some of the challenges that we've really promoted in conjunction with a lot of our K-12 computer science priorities, one of them being Certipalooza. Now, is Certipalooza new? Not necessarily, but every year we kind of tweak it as new opportunities become available to our students and new industry certifications become available. We like to promote different things. Certiport is proud to continue sponsoring Certipalooza for us to give students free industry certification exam vouchers during STLP State. The very first priority is boom, sign up for state, sign up for state, sign up for state. Make sure that you tell us how many students are there, and then we can communicate to you exactly what the industry certification exams are, and you'll sign up your students for that. Now, a couple of things. This is a BYOD competition. So information will be available on the rubric side of things on what you need to put on the student Chromebook when they bring it there. We will have some devices on hand from my personal Chromebook testing lab. It's only 5 computers, so it is welcome for walk-ins, but we really like to get people to sign up so we can tell Certiport exactly how many exams we're requesting for STLP State. But that's a great opportunity for your students to come in, sit down, take an exam, and get certified. And we're going to award students who achieve the highest scores in each one of our exam areas. So come by, check it out on the website, and get familiar with that. So that one's Certipalooza.
Can you just real quick, which Certiport exams you're going to offer this year?
Yes, I apologize. We're going to offer the Cisco exams. That's one of the newer exams from Certiport. So we're going to try to promote it and just give students opportunity to earn a Cisco networking or cybersecurity certification. The information technology exam bundle is a ton of different exams. You can test in JavaScript, artificial intelligence, database systems, support, information support and services, networking, another cybersecurity exam, Python, Java, just so many different exams in that exam bundle. And we're also offering the IC3 digital literacy to students, especially those in Kentucky schools who we know are implementing and integrating technology on a daily basis in their classrooms. Give them a chance to, even if they're not in a computer science or a business pathway, they can earn the digital literacy certification from IC3. So that the next challenge that I really want to highlight is Advanced Kentucky is partnering with us again to continue our Girls Who Code challenge. And what we've done in the past couple of years is we have aligned our challenge theme to the national Girls Who Code challenge theme. This year it's AI plus sustainability. Links are provided on the rubric to take you exactly to that challenge, the national challenge. And all we want you to do, you don't have to participate in the National Girls Who Code Challenge, but we want to give your Girls Who Code clubs and your STLP students, not just girls, but all of your STLP students who are passionate about providing or taking advantage of all the different types of offerings in computer science, 8 through 12. We want to give them the opportunity to try something, build something, focus AI on sustainability, and come promote that and deliver a presentation and justify their thought. They actually don't have to build what their idea is. They just have to flesh out an idea of how AI or an AI system or a large language model can be built to help with sustainability efforts. So check that out and contact me, and we can get you figured out if you have any questions about that exam, or excuse me, about that challenge. And then brand new for this year, we've had a coding challenge before, but this is the very first time in history, right, Jeff? First time in history that we're partnering with Technology Student Association. We have a strong representation for Technology Student Association in Kentucky. A lot of people identify that with engineering pathways, but there are so many more pathways that TSA prioritizes, including computer science. So what we've done is model our state coding challenge with exactly what students might see at a TSA competition. If they're not involved in TSA, this gives them an opportunity to see, hey, this is the type of challenge that you'll see at TSA. Now, this is a little bit different because there is going to be, like, we will release the prompt. You'll have your students will have some time to work on creating, you know, how they want to address the prompt's needs, and then deliver that to us. The code will be evaluated prior to state, and then we're asking that you come in and be interviewed by our judges. One of them is going to be here. He is a longtime coding and information technology specialist. He is a professor at Shawnee State University. He's going to come by and help us judge. We're recruiting a couple of other judges, but this is an awesome opportunity for students to experience talking to a higher ed faculty member and a former professional who has done this in the real world, to evaluate their program and then ask them about it. And the reason we're doing the interview and not just evaluating the code is we understand that mistakes can be made, and the opportunity exists during the presentation. If there was an issue with the code, the students are going to be asked, hey, how could you change it to make it better? That's going to be one opportunity to score extra points or replace points. So take advantage of this unique opportunity. It is not programming language specific. You can answer and fulfill the prompt's needs through several different programming languages. So check that out if you have students that may be interested, and especially if you have a computer science course or pathway at your school, encourage those students to submit something, especially if they're thinking about joining TSA. This gives them a really good opportunity to see what those challenges are.
Thanks, Dr. Jackson. That's those are the challenges that he is heavily involved with, and we appreciate his help and partnership through creating and developing a lot of these different challenges and opportunities for our students.
But I will say that I'm passionate about all of our challenges, especially this. I'm really interested in this cybersecurity challenge. So thanks for letting me talk about my challenges today, guys.
Well, thanks, Sean. All right, so a new challenge this year is offered from our partners in Jefferson County. The KC7 Cybersecurity Challenge it's a sort of a video game process where students have the opportunity to look through a security breach at for a pretend organization. It's all based on computer logic and looking through and searching for vulnerabilities in a fake company's system. This is a new one for this year, and we ask that you check out the rubric, and you do have to register through the KC7 group. So if you're interested in this is a high school only challenge, and it is team. So have a group of students that are interested in this, have them sign up through KC7 via the rubric on the Discovery Hub or Supersheet, and that is a great chance, brand new challenge to get going there for high school students. Another new, and we're proud to partner with Lego for this one. Susan McGrath with Lego brought this challenge to us. This is an opportunity to connect with how Lego runs what they do in their education side of things with what we do at STLP. This is a 3 to 5 minute presentation based off of a career opportunity based off what Lego puts out with their STEAM superhero kit. Students design, build, and present how a job or workforce robotics opportunity will link with STEAM. So this is a bring ahead of time, prepare, and present. This is for elementary school and middle school. One team can apply per school. So this is a great chance to connect with how coding and how STEAM applies to the workforce and link those two together. Another new opportunity is the We Lead Computer Science Programming Challenge. This is brought to us by the We Lead group and Dr. Sarah Mann. This challenge is robotics, so it's going to be with our robotics section of our challenges at State. What they're going to do is program several different robots on site. Don't need to bring a robot. They're going to have all those things set up. They'll have a rover, a Sphero, let's see, and a couple other robots. They're ready to go. Your students do not need any pre ahead of time knowledge on how to program. One of these is Python, but they'll have assistants, and they will make sure your students are familiar with what they're doing before they do it. But there'll be 4 stations set up. They'll go through each one, do a little programming in each one, and then they'll be done. And it's a great chance to work on their robotics and coding skills there. This one was new last year. It's our AI on Demand Challenge with our friends from Fayette County. Don't need to have anything ready ahead of time. This is for elementary, middle, and high school students. This is our connection between what we're doing at STLP, and we're trying to integrate artificial intelligence. This challenge is an art making. So trying to get your students using AI appropriately to create art. And it's not about the end product. What they're looking for is the process to get from their first design to the final design. They have templates and their rubric and a website all ready to go. Check out what they have ready. It's all linked on the Supersheet and the Discovery Hub. So check it out. 2 students per school. They'll show up with a device, listen to the prompt, and it's really fun. This does meet on the stage in Rupp Arena, so lots of students. It's a big one. Really cool to incorporate artificial intelligence. Not a new one, but semi-different for middle school. So middle school drones and high school drones are both offered at State as part of our challenges. The high school drone is going to be the same as last year for the most part. They're following the aerial drone competition guidelines, and so they'll bring a drone, fly it through an obstacle course. The middle school drone competition, we have a new partner from Jefferson County. You don't need to bring a drone. They're going to supply all the drones. They're going to have a station to work with students on how to fly this particular drone, and then they'll give you a chance to fly through their obstacle course. So a great chance for middle school and high school to bring drones or use provided drones for middle school and fly through that obstacle course. Game design challenge is a chance for your students to create a game. Doesn't need to be computer based. It can be a board game, it can be a video game. You can use whichever platform you would like. This is for middle and high school students, 1 team per school. They will develop and bring a game. Again, could be any type of game, and check out the rubric for specific instructions on that. And they'll bring their completed finished game, they'll present it to Keith Barnes and his crew of judges. Super awesome. We've had this one a long time. It's really neat to see what these students bring and make, and lots of different ideas here. Next one is Georgetown Robotics. This, again, elementary, middle, and high school challenge. Basically, design your robot. It can, and I think she specifies on the rubric that it needs to be a Spike Prime or Lego EV3 robot to solve a problem or transform something that you have in the real world. So developing a robot, we've seen things from t-shirt folding robots to interactive game style robots to something that, so developing and building and programming a robot to change how something is done in the real world. It's a great opportunity, and thanks to Dr. Peach from Georgetown College that hosts this challenge. She's done it for years. It's awesome. I think it's our longest running robotics opportunity for students at State. It's really great. Check out the rubric there. Help Desk Challenge is hosted by our Office of Education Technology's own Stephen Jag. We recognize that STLP groups and schools throughout the state have their own help desk for repairing and fixing and helping teachers with different issues, whether it's hardware or software or need help with anything. So if you have a help desk at your school, we ask that you submit and register them for the Help Desk Challenge. They will bring a presentation on how their help desk is ran, what they do, how they do it. This is available for elementary through high school. Everybody's allowed, and hopefully will sign up to present the awesome things that you're doing at your school or community and the technical assistance that you provide for your area. Next one is, maybe, depending on who you ask, maybe the most popular one of our challenges. It's the Cinemania Challenge. This is based off of a 48-hour film competition. So a weekish before State, our group will email out who's registered, a list of things, whether it's so you have things you have to say, you have things you have to hold and have props in your video. You have 48 hours to storyboard, create a script, and basically record it, edit it, and submit it back to our Cinemania judges about a weekish before state. So check out this. There's lots of Cinemania videos linked online, both off their website, on YouTube. You can type in KY Cinemania, and you can find some really awesome short videos that are created and submitted right before state. Racing to the Future is Paul Shoemaker with OET. He has had this one for a long time. It's 1/64th slot cars, and it's so basically you bring a slot car that you engineered. They have a presentation paper that they write up describing how and why and what they did to their slot car to improve it before bringing it, and then they race them on site at STLP. It's a really neat setup he has with a giant slot car track and your one-on-one versus another student. It's a really neat opportunity with Racing to the Future. So I think the next couple are robotics based. This Robot Royale Line Follow Challenge is our friends at Warren County. It is simply program a robot, Spike or EV3, to follow a line. All of their instructions and what it looks like and what you need to do and specific rules are listed in the rubric, found again on the Supersheet and the Discovery Hub. But using a light sensor, have your robot follow a line down, I think, 3 sheets of plywood that's painted or so really neat, great opportunity, kind of like a Tesla self-driving vehicle. It's programmed to follow a line. It's really neat. Top 2, and that's a speed-based challenge. Top 2 get awarded trophies on stage. RCX is our friend Doug with RCX Robo Challenge Extreme. If you're interested, and I think registration and different things for his challenge competition are already happening, check out the RCX website. This one uses another Lego robot and to explore a map or a big sheet that's on a table to find and interact with the different artifacts and pieces that are on the table. So check out the RCX website if you're interested in that, and reach out to Doug. He'd love to talk to you and answer questions. Last year, a lot of our robotics opportunities are using Lego and tend to be not the highest level of programming. So this was introduced by our Owensboro friends last year. This is Robot Crossout. There's 2 different challenges here. They both compete in the same arena. These are using giant VAC style metal robot sets that play tic-tac-toe. So you have 2 opportunities: an autonomous, so a robot that's already coded, or a remote controlled. So you have 2 opportunities to pick what's best for your students here. Bring the robot already ready to go. She has her plans and her mock-up and her map and her layout all set up on her rubric slide deck that's posted on the Supersheet and the Discovery Hub. This robots fly around grabbing X's and O's, and they're placing them all over the board. It's a 1v1, so you're going against another team at the same time. It's a great chance for your high school students to program and use those higher engineering robotic skills. Sphero Hero, we've had this one for a long time. The premise of this is that you write a short story, I believe 30 to 35 minutes. You program a Sphero to be your actor in the story, and using the details and the prompts in the rubric, your Sphero will drive around and follow and be the main actor in your story. So this one's great. Probably one of our highest registration challenges that we have. It's really great to see the different ideas that our students in the state come up with. So check out Sphero Hero. It's really awesome. Now, maybe the most competitive and exciting challenges is the Sumo Bots Challenge. This is 2 Lego robots battling sumo style to push or flip or dismember possibly another robot on the table. So really what they're trying to do is autonomously find another robot, push it off the table to win. So this is a huge tournament that our Jefferson County friends put on, have hosted this one for years. Really exciting. Using Lego robots to push or knock the other robot off the board. So check that one out. It's great. It's a lot of fun. STLP Tech Bowl. This is a trivia style opportunity for your students to participate in. So what she'll do is, and this is Rhonda Thompson from Jackson County, she will have a giant room set up. Students bring a device and they'll play a technology STEAM-based trivia game. It's a lot of fun, super huge numbers for this as well. Even if you're not sure about it, enter your kids in here and they'll have a blast. They'll show up to the room, the computer, they'll connect to the game, they'll play, answer questions, low pressure, a lot of fun. Students really have fun with this. So that's STLP Tech Bowl. UK Minds on Innovation. This challenge is hosted by Bruce Walcott from University of Kentucky Engineering. They basically will find a problem in the world and then solve it by inventing or creating and bringing something to state that they will present to judges. This is offered for elementary, middle, and high school. We've seen some really neat things from different styles, snow shovel to all sorts of different things. So find a problem, create a solution, bring and build something, bring it to state, and it's really neat to see again what our students can come up with. Another UK opportunity hosted by Gary Swan is the UK Web Coding Challenge. This is a Scratch-based competition, so they'll use Scratch as their programming language. He will provide a problem, and on site in a room, students will Scratch code a solution to the prompt that he gives them. Again, this is elementary, middle, and high school. They'll do everything at state in the room together. So they don't need to bring anything ahead of time, just the device. And he will, if you register for this, he'll explain in more detail before the event happens, what they need to do, but ahead of time. Website challenge. Our students are creating websites all the time. This is an opportunity for them to share the websites that they've created, whether it's an STLP website, a community website. They'll bring their website, present it to judges, and it's a great chance to see the great things that our students are working on and creating across the state. So again, elementary through high school, 1 student per school. This is an individual competition. That's it. That's a whole lot of challenges. We want to offer as many opportunities to our students as we can. So we try to find and create and help foster new ideas from our community partners and our DLCs and our people from across the state. So we want to make sure that you do know that March 21st is the registration deadline for state for all projects, challenges, attend only. We need your numbers and we need you registered by March 21st. I want to thank you. The only thing you have to do with registration is supply a judge, and that's kind of our thing across the board. We need help judging and allowing these opportunities to happen with your support by supplying a judge. So we do thank you ahead of time for 1, checking this out, 2, bringing your kids and providing these opportunities for them. So
It's awesome. There's a ton of stuff as always. So thanks, Matt, for covering all that for us. I think we are going to get right under the wire. 30 minutes. That's how quick shots like to roll. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, however you got to join with us today, thanks for the time that you're taking out to learn more about the STLP State Championship. Be sure to jump out to stlp.education.ky.gov. Look for the link to state. You can get all this information there. Lots of great stuff happening. We can't wait to see you in Lexington in April. So take care. Thanks, everybody.